The biggest lie you've been told is that some people are just born strong. That when life punches them, they just take it. That they have some secret gene for resilience that you missed out on. But what if I told you that mental strength isn't a gift, it's a skill, and the people who seem invincible, they weren't born that way. They built themselves piece by piece in the fires of adversity. And today, you're going to get the blueprint. This isn't another Think Positive video. This is a training manual for your mind. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit to forge a mind that doesn't just endure pressure, but thrives on it. We're going to expose the 3 silent killers of mental toughness, and I'll give you a simple 3-second habit that puts you in control of any situation. Are you ready to stop being fragile? Let's begin. First, we need to rewire your entire view of a challenge. Your brain has a primal, ancient programming: avoid pain, seek pleasure, take the easy path. It's a survival mechanism. But we no longer live in a world of physical survival. We live in a world of mental and emotional growth. And that old programming is holding you back. Strength isn't built in the safe zone. Think of it like forging a sword. You can't create a powerful blade by keeping the metal cool and comfortable. It must be heated in the fire, hammered relentlessly on the anvil, and plunged into the cold water. It's the intense pressure that transforms a raw lump of iron into a sharp, unbreakable weapon. Your mind is that metal. Here's the shift. From now on, every challenge is the fire. Every setback is a strike from the hammer. Every moment of frustration is part of the forging process. When you start seeing struggle as the very thing that shapes you, instead of breaking you, the entire game changes. But to get there, you first have to eliminate the enemies working against you. There are 3 of them, and they are masters of sabotage. First, the complainer. This is the voice that points out everything that's wrong. Complaining feels productive, but it's a poison. It rewires your brain to scan for negativity and drains the precious mental energy you could be using to find solutions. From now on, you have 2 choices with any problem. Either take action to fix it, or radically accept it and move on. There is no third option. Second, the comfort seeker. Your comfort zone is the most dangerous place you can live. It feels safe, but it's a cage that shrinks every day you stay inside. The longer you avoid discomfort, the more terrifying the world outside that cage becomes. Growth only happens at the edge of your current abilities. You want to be strong. You must intentionally, deliberately, step into discomfort every single day. And third, the excuse maker. This is the most creative storyteller you know. It can write a best-selling novel explaining why you can't start today. I'm too tired. I don't have time. I'm not ready. These are just well-dressed lies. You must learn to see excuses for what they are. The chains that keep you tethered to the person you used to be. So how do you fight back? You train. Consider David Goggins. He decided to become a Navy SEAL when he was overweight, working a dead-end job and mentally broken. He had to lose over 100 pounds in under 3 months. So he went to war with the voices in his head. 4 a.m. wake-ups, running until his feet were broken. He found the absolute limit of his endurance and then pushed past it, again and again. He understood that mental toughness is forged in the exact moment you want to stop, but you don't. His secret wasn't a secret. It was daily, disciplined action. Here is your training regimen. Start your day with 30 seconds of cold water. It's a daily declaration that you control your body, not the other way around. Move your body every single day. It's not just about muscles. It's about processing stress hormones like cortisol and boosting endorphins, your brain's natural fuel for resilience. Meditate for just 5 minutes. It's not about emptying your mind. It's about learning to watch your thoughts without getting swept away. You're building an observation deck for your own mind. Do one hard thing. Have that difficult conversation. Learn that new skill. Pick up the phone. Challenge is the nutrient for strength. This training leads to the ultimate in-game skill, emotional control. Remember that 3-second habit? Here it is. The next time you feel triggered by anger, stress, or fear, you will pause. Stop. Take 1 deep breath. Count to 3. Between a stimulus and your reaction, there is a space. In that space lies your power to choose your response. That tiny gap is where you take your power back. And what about the biggest trigger? Failure. Most people run from it. but the mentally strong run towards it. They understand a fundamental truth: failure is data. Thomas Edison didn't fail 10,000 times to make a light bulb. He learned 10,000 ways it wouldn't work. The only real failure is quitting. This all sounds great, right? But what about the days you feel empty? That brings us to the engine. Discipline is greater than motivation. Motivation is a feeling. It's a fair-weather friend that only shows up when the sun is shining. Discipline is a decision. It's a commitment you make to your future self. It runs on cold, dark mornings. It runs when you're tired. It runs when you don't feel like it. Stop waiting for the feeling. Build systems. A goal is I want to be fit. A system is I go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m., no matter what. Focus on executing the system and the goal becomes inevitable. So now, you have a choice. This video is about to end, but your real decision is just beginning. You can click away, go back to the comfort zone, and let the excuses win, and I promise you, nothing will change. Or, you can make a decision, right now, that today is day one. The day you stop running from challenges and start running towards them. The day you stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being the architect of your soul. The choice is yours. Your future self is waiting for an answer. Don't leave it on red.